Oh, thank you, Elf Sparkles, for that great introduction and for singing us that terrific song about the five gingerbread men. That was wonderful. Thank you again. Hi, boys and girls. It's your friend Santa Claus. I'm just coming to say hello and Merry Christmas, and I hope that you're all doing well. And I wanted to reassure you that things are going to be getting better soon and to not be afraid or concerned about things. There's a lot of people all over the world doing a lot of good work, and anything I can do to help, I've been doing. And so I just want to make sure you know that I'm doing well and that I hope you're doing well and your family is doing well and that we'll be able to see each other again. Well, I'll see you on Christmas, or Christmas Eve at least. Anyway, so today I'd like to read you a story that was written about me a long time ago. It's a story called A Visit from St. Nicholas, and it was written by a man named Clement Clarke Moore almost 200 years ago. A long time ago, although I was still already pretty old at that time. But it's a very nice story, and it's called A Visit from St. Nicholas, and that's one of the names that people call me. There are lots of names that people have for me. Some people know me as Santa Claus, some as Kris Kringle, some as St. Nicholas, some as Father Christmas, some as Papa Noel. So depending upon where you live in the world or what your family chooses to call me, I'm all still the same person, and I'm here to bring you good wishes and lots of love. So now I'm going to read you this story, and it's told from the perspective of a father. So I'm not reading it about myself. I'm reading it like I was a father who was visited by me. So anyway, here we go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter nap. When out on the lawn there arose a great clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with a obstacle mount in the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and he laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. And he sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere they drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Oh, I hope you enjoyed that story, boys and girls. Remember, it was a story written about me many, many years ago, and it's one of my favorites, and I hope you learned to like it very much too. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, have a good time, and I look forward to seeing you sometime at least next year, if not sooner. Bye-bye.